Morning everyone, today we are going to discuss on the Arabic language and how it's evolved. So, the very first day of the seminar, we are discussing on the similar topic language and culture. So, language is the medium of the way through which we transfer our feelings, ideas, or with other people. So, it will be in the form of written or spoken. So, when the people don't know how to write and at that time when the reading system was not developed, then people used spoken language to transfer their feelings, ideas and knowledge to their generation to generation. So when the pen and paper was not invented, then that time people do painting and that types of things to transfer their culture. So at the time of when we are talking, when we look into our history, so before 3000 BC, so before 3000 BC, so that period is called that priest. Means at that time there is no written evidence available that because at that time writing system was not developed. But still we can see here, we can now know their culture and their tradition, because they transfer their tradition and their culture orally, right? So after 3000 BC, when Mesopotamia civilization came, they developed a writing system. So after that, we have a written evidence of our history, culture and tradition. So when we move to 30,000 BC onwards, then we have different types of languages. Like when we are talking about our ancient India and that Indo-Pines. So that time Sanskrit was a major language. We already studied about that Vedas and Upanishad, which was written in Sanskrit. So Sanskrit was known as the language of knowledge. Right. So after that, when we moved next to the about 600 BC, we have that Prakrit and Pali language at the time of Buddhas and Mahaviras. So that was easier than that Sanskrit language. So people easily speak that language, and we are at that time when we saw that three particulars all are in this that Pali and Prakrit language. So after that, different types of languages came, because when invaders invades our India, like the Sultanates and Mughals, they brought different languages with them. Like when Delhi Sultanate came, they brought Persian language with them, and they used Persian language as their administration language, right? So after that, like similarly when Mughals came, they used Urdu as their administrative language, right? Official language. Urdu was a mixture of Persian language and the local language, right? After that, when our country became colonized, then that time English was official language, and they use English and try to impose on us. So after that, when our country become independent, so nowadays we have 9,500 languages, but only 22 are recognized by our Indian government. That is in North India, we generally speak Hindi, Punjabi, Haryanvi, like that, and in South India, like the Dravidian language. So in Dravidian language, usually there are 21 languages, but 4 are the major. Which are they? But that is Telugu, Tamil, right? So Tamil, basically Tamil is the oldest and purest form of the language, and which is also called the mother language of all the Dravidian languages, and others are Tamil and Malayalam, Kannada. So that is all about my topics. So